Good evening everyone, everywhere and whenever you're watching this video, whether it is in the day or the night. I am HulkVideo143 and I'm here to ask you this simple question. How long does it take for Batman's chunky legs to walk around every Arkham map? The rules are much more simpler than you thought. I record and time how long it takes for Batman to walk around every Arkham map by only pushing down the stick on the Xbox controller or the preferred controller on any other system. And we cannot hold down the run button, otherwise it would defeat the whole purpose of this video. Any interruptions, like thugs shooting me or thugs punching me, will be counted to the time because it is Gotham after all. The only way I can stop thugs from eliminating me would be for them to make contact with Batman before the fight. Any grapples that I will use will be counted and we will have a tally at the end of the video. The Arkham games I'm going to be playing and used for this video will be Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight. And with the base set of rules out of the way, let's begin the hike. Our first game on this list is Arkham Asylum. Now Asylum has a pretty small map and it is extremely easy to get around because Arkham Island is pretty much just a circle. So I spent about 8 to 10 minutes running around the asylum figuring out how to tackle this walk by walking around several times and keeping notes of what or which ways I can take. And here is what I came up with. My plan for this walk is quite simple. We will start at the gates of Arkham North, where Batman drove the Batmobile past, and we will end at the same place. So, let's get started. We start at the gates, we walk in a straight line until we must turn. And we turn right, going through the passage to Arkham West. We keep walking, and whilst we do that, we walk by the penitentiary, then down a slope, then past the medical facility. We walk through the passage between Arkham West and East, where we run into our first problem. And we must grapple not once, but twice to get over these high gates where Batman could not run around them. So we add our first 2 grapples to our tap board. Then we come out the passage and turning left when we reach the Mayor Sharp statue whilst passing the Arkham Mansion. Then we walk left passing the Botanical Gardens, entering the passage between Arkham East and North and walking through the passage with no problems at all like the last one. We finish this walk by coming out the passage, then turning right and walking down the straight line until we hit the gates and we stop the timer. The time it took to walk around Arkham Asylum's map is 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Now with that out of the way, we'll move on to our next game, Arkham City. Now, Arkham City was much harder than I thought because the city was blown up after the story's finale and that makes it much harder for me to walk around the place. So, we'll start below the museum and we'll end at the hole where Black Mask escaped from the prison, otherwise known as below the steel mill. And again, we will walk in a circle. Sammy, this might be a common theme. As we start our walk, we walk past the museum's entrance and we just walked up the stairs and then 2 people with Nerf guns walked in front of me, so I decided to take down them and continue. Then we jump down to a group of not so cool people, we turn right and after the jump we take them out. Once they're taken care of, we continue straight and hop over this car and fight more people. Then we will turn right and then turn left, passing the Monarch Theatre and hop over this wall. Then we turn right at the courthouse and then over another wall. Then we walk past the church, going left, where another group of not so cool people attack us, but then again, they're not a problem for us. Then, once past the church, we hop over this wall where there are lots of warning signs, then keep walking until you reach the graveyard, and then we have to grapple up this building, which we get seen and shot, but we ignore, and then drop down and turn right, which then we have to grapple again onto this building and walk around, but I realise I can't, and I have to grapple again onto this building, where we keep walking and hop over this barrier. We can drop onto this building and then onto this bridge, where we again have to grapple yet again over this bridge because it was never change and unfold, and it will always stay like this. Then we can walk over the bridge and drop down onto this road and continue to the industrial district. As we approach the gates, two guys with Nerf guns start shooting Batman, but we take care of this problem and move on over this truck, enter the area, then we turn left, and as soon as we turn left and start walking, a group of people noticed us and tried to bother us, but again, as we continue to walk within this district, we take care of them, hop over another truck and turn right, then a shield guy tries to hit us, but he misses, and then we hop over another truck and then walk towards the entrance of the industry. Then we beat up these guys, and then we have to grapple over this large gate and walk around the entrance. And then up the stairs, and then battering a few guys, walk up some more stairs and hop over a wall, then turn right and drop down and walk straight to end our hike at an escape pod. We finish Arkham City with a time of 11 minutes and 14 seconds. We also end with 5 grapples, almost tripling Asylum's account, and we'll add that to our tally. Now we move on to Arkham Origins. Now, I had a problem with Origins because there was no way to record the walk on the Xbox 360, but I can tell you how I did the walk and how long it took, so you can try it at home. We start at the top of the bridge in Park Row, and we will end below the GCPD in Burnley. This is as simple as walking from the top of the map to the bottom of the map, and I got a time of 11 minutes and 8 seconds. And yes, I did also do the Batcave, got a time of 1 minute and 1 second. This brings the total for Origins to be 12 minutes and 15 seconds. Now remember, there not being any more grapples being added to the total, so now we'll move on to our final game, Arkham Knight. Now, we move on to Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight is also a circular map, but it's a much bigger one. So you'll start and end at the Merchant Bridge, and I'll give you a few seconds to look at the plan. You done yet? Whilst you're doing that, you could subscribe to my channel. Anyway, we also leave the Batmobile there and see it at the end of the journey. We will wear the most appropriate suit of all time, the 1970s suit, which was mentioned in my top 5 favourite suits within this game. You should check that out after this video. Link might be in the description. After some final decisions, we will start walking straight ahead past the Panessa Studios on the right, and we'll walk over this bridge, and only after 2 minutes, thugs try and ram us, but they fail with their car. And we move on from that attempted murder. We move up on the small hill, we keep walking straight, we start to walk over the Mercy Bridge. We get attacked twice and also defeat the first group of enemies, another just spawned out of nowhere. But we keep walking over the bridge to start the next part of the hike, Miagani Island. We start Miagani Island by going forward a bit and then turning left to go, and then defeating 2 batches of enemies and a car, and what I thought to see a car go through a wall, and then using the underground passage under Wayne Tower, starting a long straight line of people running away and defeating people, cars turning around in a panic. But these guys didn't expect me coming. I'm only walking past. Anyway, I walk out the underground passage, but there's more guys after me. They try and unalive me, but I get rid of them and continue forwards towards Founders Island before passing the orphanage. And we see a guy just standing there, but seeing us, but very scared. We don't want to run away. Eventually he does, and we go to the second section of this walk, Founders Island. As we enter Founders Island, nothing happens for a while until a car attacks and fails yet again. We keep walking and see another car do a U-turn and drive away. Then more cars drive away from Batman's terror. We need to know he's going to do nothing about it, but walk by him. As we continue around the corner going left and following the road to go right, another car drives away from us as we continue up a small hill, now going under Wayne International Plaza. We go left around the mini circle, we don't get attacked for a while as we keep going around and turning left at the exit, going up a small hill, then we turn left going past Queen Industries, then we get spotted by a group of people, but we try and walk away from them and go straight down another mini hill, but another group of thugs try and kick us, but we simply are just trying to walk around the map, and we keep following the road, going past some buildings, and more people join us for the walk. As we keep walking, we go down the last small hill of the island, turning left for the last section of the walk, the second half of Miagani Island. As we enter the second half of Bleak Island, we finish the guys who are attacking us, and we turn left here, dodge a car, and then continuing forward into this underpass with a couple more cars doing U-turn, and us continuing. As we continue this section, we run into a large group of people that would absolutely destroy them, and then continue forward. And another car tries to ram us, but they are unsuccessful. And we see something weird whilst walking. We see a car stuck in the wall, either crashed, or they wanted to get out, or the car is glitched, but either way, we pass and continue. Another car drives, but we try and walk away from a fight, and we must defeat them, which we do, and then continuing by jumping over another car, and then defeat another batch of enemies, and then destroying another car, and we continue by going under a train station and going left. Then defeating another batch of enemies, we go to the far left at the roundabout, and destroying another car, and then we turn left, going over a bridge, and then turning left again whilst avoiding another set of enemies, which would turn out to be our last set of enemies that we'd probably run into. And then we turn right at the Dixon Docks west site, and we continue for our last push of the walk, where we're on the left side of Vanessa Studios, and continue through the car park and under a bridge. As we climb up the last hill, we see the Batmobile in sight, and as we reach the end of the bridge, we end Arkham Knight's walk at 30 minutes and 29 seconds. So, the total time it took to walk around each Batman Arkham map is a whopping 58 minutes and 29 seconds, and the grapple count ends at 7. Now I'll give you a challenge. See if you can count how many times I said Arkham, and only if you get the right answer, you'll get a heart and a comment congratulating your answer. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe, because only 2.5% of viewers are subscribed to me, and if you are one of them subscribers, make sure to comment that you are. Also, subscribe to SuperWariog, because he's so close to 500 subscribers from the time of this recording, and SuperWariog is now on 496, so go and subscribe to SuperWariog before the new year. And with that out of the way, I will see you in the next one.